I don't know. We ended up getting in a fist fight, and which is totally not me at all. And so when the whole thing was over, I really decided, I'm like, that is it. If I'm going to church, even if people are fake, at least they're not gonna like be my friend, and then we're gonna end up in a fist fight later. I mean, at least I've got that. There's like a less chance of that happening. So, and I felt like God, I really had peace. And I remember saying something about God, and she just was like, whatever, because I just made that choice like the night before. And of course, I've been living this whole life of sin, and she probably thought I was like total hypocritical, but what she didn't know is I actually got saved like the night before. And so I just had like a peace, and I felt like God really helped me through the brawl. And it was still scary. Okay, I had to switch rooms because my son and my husband came in from playing outside. um, yeah, I'll make a disclaimer about my husband later. See, where am I? Oh yeah. So I sobbed and sobbed and sobbed because I didn't want that to happen. And who wants to get in a fist fight with one of your close friends? But it kind of helped. Smack the light into my eyes. No, no, I didn't get punched in the face or anything. But yeah, it was like a cat fight. So I just remember, like, I started reading my Bible, and I started throwing myself into gymnastics, and I really feel like God sent gymnastics to save my life, because I've never loved anything so much ever. I mean, I just felt so free, like flying around, and it always made me really thin. And I started eating healthily so I can go higher, like in my backflips and stuff. And so everything, my weight loss and everything, was driven by gymnastics. And so, of course, yeah. Lost my train of thought. So anyways, of course life was hard, because in order to get out of that lifestyle, I had to get out of that lifestyle. Like, I had to give up like everything I've known since I was 13, and not hang out with those people. And I had to start hanging out with my parents, which at 18, that's not something, every 18-year-old wants to do. But my parents really are the ones that saved me, because they never stopped praying for me. And, they were there when I was ready to come back around. They never disowned me for the lifestyle I was living. And so I started going to Northwestern, and yeah, just, I'm trying to make the story shorter. I was actually going to Northwestern with Fred, and we commuted with my dad. It was like an hour and 15 minutes away, every day for school. Well, then I decided the next year to go to, to back up a little, I was already going to Phillips University, but they closed down. I started going to college when I was 17. But anyways, so, I'm so sorry. You guys are gonna, like, not want to watch this. It's harder than it looks to, like, tell your whole life story. But anyways, so I went to, I decided to go to SNU, Southern Nazarene University, for a year. And during this time, Fred and I broke up, and I had a blast at SNU. It was so much fun. But I got more lessons on shallow people. I started to date around, and I dated this baseball player, and of course I, was careful to let him in. But we, were liking each other and stuff, and he knew like about my past scars and stuff, about, you know, just everything I've already told you. And he told me one time, he was like, "Oh, you're so perfect, you know, except for there's only one thing I would change about you." And I was like, "What would that be?" And he said, "Your tattoos." And I was like, "My tattoos? Are you serious? Like, that's like a sticker on me. Like it's so, like, those up there, that's like the second most shallow thing anyone's ever said to me." I was like, "You mean you wouldn't change all my broken heart and everything that I've been through and like all the pains that I wish wasn't there?" And I said, "You would rather change my tattoos than that?" And he said, "Yeah, because people can't see what's on your heart, but they can see your tattoos." And I always think, like, did he just hear himself say that? Like, did you really like process what you just said to me? So of course we broke up. We stopped dating, which was easy because we didn't have sex. So there's no cutting or ripping or anything like that. So he meant nothing to me. I don't know if no. See, this is how people end up getting like, "Psh, they didn't mean nothing to me." It's just because of pain they've been through. Like, they don't start out that way, of course. So well, then I started dating this other guy, and I just got less lenient by each new person. I really liked him, and we were watching a show, and I was all excited and wanted to tell him something, and he went shh, like that. He shushed me, and I was like, "Oh, he's gone." You know, I mean, it was just like, um, just yeah, and I did it in the worst way because I just acted like I didn't care, and just like, psh, you know. And it's just because I didn't believe that he liked me. By this time, I was so brainwashed that people did not love me for me. That they only liked me for my pretty hair and my body. Because, you know, by that time I had, you know, gymnastics body and stuff like that. And so I just didn't believe in the human race at all. And so then it made me look cold. It made me seem like I was the player, which totally wasn't. I just truly believed that everyone else didn't have a heart, and so I didn't think that they would care if I acted that way. So so finally I decided, I was like, I am not dating anymore, because you just can't trust anyone. I mean, no one loves me for me. Like, I'm never gonna find this by dating. I'm gonna have to have a best guy friend and just like hang out as best friends and just like get married. Like, go from friends to being married is the only way I was gonna get married. So after that year at SNU, I went back to Northwestern. There's this place called the Wesley House, and it's so neat because it's just a house that's made for college kids to come and hang out and play foosball and do all that fun stuff that I missed out being sober. And so in college, college was like the best fun ever because I didn't have the drama of premarital sex. I didn't have the drama of alcohol. I mean, they're just like, you think your life is dramatic now? Go get high and really drunk and have sex with people. Yeah, that's drama. So, of course, I'm not taking away from anyone's pain. Again, when I talk tough or like careless or whatever, I totally don't feel that way. Again, if you know me, like, I would rather die than offend anyone. Again, I'm just going to put that out there.